Volume of frustum of a cone. Take a right circular solid cone. Cut it horizontally. Can you identify these shapes? The upper part is a smaller right circular cone. The other portion of the cone is called the frustum. Using the two right circular cones, can you find the volume of the frustum? Yes. It is the difference between the volumes of two right circular cones. Let us name the bigger cone as AEB. Let capital R be its radius. Name the smaller cone as CED. Let small r and small x be its radius and height respectively. ACDB is the frustum. Let its height be h and the height of the cone AEB be x plus h. As we know, the volume of frustum of cone is the difference between the volumes of two right circular cones. Can you recall the formula for volume of cone? You are right. It is 1 by 3 pi r square h cubic units. Using this formula, let's rewrite the equation. That is, V is equal to 1 by 3 pi into capital R square into x plus h minus 1 by 3 pi into small r square into x. Here, 1 by 3 pi is common to both the terms. So the equation becomes V is equal to 1 by 3 pi into capital R square into x plus h minus small r square into x. Now multiply capital R square with x plus h. So we get V is equal to 1 by 3 pi into capital R square x plus capital R square h minus small r square x. Now x is common to capital R square x and small r square x terms. So we get V is equal to 1 by 3 pi into capital R square minus small r square into x plus capital R square h. Let this be the equation 1. From this figure, we can see the similarity between triangle BFE and triangle DGE. Therefore, BF by DG is equal to FE by GE. From this, it's clear that BF is equal to capital R, DG is equal to small r, FE is equal to x plus h, and GE is equal to x. Substituting these values, we get capital R by small r is equal to x plus h by x. By cross multiplying, we get capital Rx is equal to small r into x plus h. Now expand the equation by multiplying the term small r with x plus h. So the equation becomes capital Rx is equal to x into small r plus h into small r. Bring the x small r term to left side, which gives capital Rx minus x small r is equal to h small r. X is common to both the terms. So we get the simplified equation as capital R minus small r into x is equal to h small r. From this equation, the value of x is h into small r by capital R minus small r. Now recall the equation 1. That is, V is equal to 1 by 3 pi into capital R square minus small r square into x plus capital R square h. Substitute the value of x in this equation. Therefore, V is equal to 1 by 3 pi into capital R square minus small r square into h into small r by capital R minus small r plus capital R square H. We know that A square minus B square is equal to A plus B into A minus B. Using this formula, expand the term capital R square minus small r square. So we get V is equal to 1 by 3 pi into capital R plus small r into capital R minus small r into H by capital R minus small r plus capital R square H. Cancel the common term capital R minus small r. Therefore, V is equal to 1 by 3 pi into capital R plus small r into H plus capital R square H. Now multiply small r into H with capital R plus small r. So V is equal to 1 by 3 pi into capital R into small r into H plus small r square H plus capital R square H. Here H is common for all three terms. Therefore, V is equal to 1 by 3 pi into H into capital R into small r plus small r square plus capital R square. Just rearrange this equation to get the volume of frustum of cone. That is, V is equal to 1 by 3 pi into H into capital R square plus small r square plus capital R into small r cubic units. Thus, we have successfully derived the formula for volume of the frustum of the cone. Next, let's solve a problem using this formula. Can you think of an object which is in the shape of frustum of cone? Let us now find the capacity of this bucket. The radii of its two circular ends are 15 cm and 8 cm respectively. Its depth is 63 cm and pi is equal to 22 by 7. What is our task? To find the capacity of the bucket in liter. Can you identify where capital R, small r and H lie in this bucket? Good. Capital R is the radius at the top, small r is the radius at the bottom, and H is the depth of the bucket. Now let us write down all the given data. That is, capital R is equal to 15 cm, small r is equal to 8 cm, H is equal to 63 cm, and pi is equal to 22 by 7. Just recall the formula for the volume of the frustum of the cone. That is, V is equal to 1 by 3 pi into H into capital R square plus small r square plus capital R into small r cubic units. Substitute the given values in this equation. So we get V is equal to 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 63 into 15 square plus 8 square plus 15 into 8. Therefore, V is equal to 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 63 into 225 plus 64 plus 120. On simplifying, we get V is equal to 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 63 into 409. On further simplification, we get V is equal to 22 into 3 into 409. Therefore, we get the volume of bucket as 26,994 cubic centimeter. We now have the volume of the bucket. But what we need is its capacity. The capacity of bucket is represented in liter. So, we have to convert cubic centimeter to liter. We know 1000 cubic centimeter is equal to 1 liter. Therefore, divide 26,994 by 1000 to get the capacity. Hence, it is 26.994 liter. Our task is completed now. The capacity of the bucket is 26.994 liter. Thus, we have learned how to find the volume of frustum of cone.